What makes relationships last?
Our relationship has had its ups and downs, but what we've found is good communication holds everything together.
We decided to dedicate time every week to not only strengthen our relationship, but stimulate personal growth.
Strong relationships are built on strong communication.
Welcome to Date Night Conversations.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Date Night Conversations. I'm Chantel.
And I'm Greg.
And guys, in this episode, Greg and I are going to ask each other 3 random questions we have never asked each other before.
You know what? It doesn't matter how my day has been. I'm always looking forward to these conversations, to these questions.
Yeah, that prompt, really deep conversation.
Exactly. This week was my first full week of back to work since everything's been locked down and opening up, and I was tired today. But as soon as we started setting up for this,
you look forward to it.
Yes,
That's
feels
good.
good. Put my mind somewhere else. It's awesome.
I do too. And I also like being able to connect with our viewers.
Absolutely. I love reading the comments afterwards. Really appreciate you guys responding to the questions.
Yes. And thank you for being able to give us a new perspective of life or of things or whatever the topic is. We really do appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you ready to get into it?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it. All right, so first question.
Yeah, I'm up.
You are first.
Question number 1.
Okay.
If you could instantly be an expert in a subject, what would it be?
Oh my goodness. I think it would be in...
That's a fun question.
It is a fun question, and it would be financial gain, like business.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, why? You're just going to leave it at that?
Well, because I think I would like to look at analytics, understand trends. I believe I would be able to dig deeper into statistics in order to improve financial gain. Because I think when you understand your business more and understand how finances work or how stocks run or anything with business, and you have a solid understanding, because most of those wealthy people know business. They never went to school for it, but they know it. They'll tell you, oh, you can just get this pen, buy a pack for $5, sell it for whatever, and just make a profit off of it. You know what I mean? Buy the pens cheap and sell it for more, get a wholesale, and they're just
You already know that.
I already know
you just
that.
don't want to do that.
No, but they have ideas running all of the time, these multi-billionaires or multi-millionaires. I'm sure they would tell you things, but oh my gosh, this is what you're going to do with your business. You're going to do this because, yes, it's going to bring in this, and then you're going to go here, and they'll be able to just draw you a whole program map, and they're confident that you do this, you'll get this.
Like a consultant?
I guess they can be a consultant, but however, they're running businesses across the globe or wherever they are.
Think of what Kane does. What can we do to make the business more efficient? And you go to somebody like him, and he will make your business more efficient.
Yeah, that's efficient, but what about somebody that they can take an idea and sell it and gain financial gain, sorry.
If it's a valid idea.
It's a valid, but it's you talk to them, you get blown away. You're like, oh my gosh, I can do that, but I can't do that. I don't want to do that. But they know they can take your idea and be like, yes. Because they just know how business works. They know what to do. Almost like a Gary Vee, in a sense. There's many people similar to him, just different genre. But I'm just saying, confident like that. He's like, you do this, and it's everything he says that you do, works. It's oh my gosh,
Okay. So what's the subject?
Business.
Business?
Yes.
Okay. That's very general.
You said subject. Business is a subject.
Because, when you go to school, is business a subject?
Yeah, it's a whole program.
It's a program.
But you have Business 101. You have Learning the Business 102. You have Getting to Know Business Analytics 103. If business is a subject, I'm confident business is a subject. But it's an umbrella of subjects. So, but anyways, what's yours?
That whole time was me trying to kill time, trying to come up with something.
Really? And you didn't come up with anything?
Because I feel like I already am an expert in a subject I'd want to be an expert in.
Oh, good. And what's that?
Health and wellness.
Well, that's good. Look at you go. But something different.
Something different.
Because you're already an expert in that. So give us something different. Take your mind somewhere else.
Okay. Part of me goes to, what could I learn that I could pass on to help other people. Here's what my biggest thing would be is being able to get what I know across to somebody so that they can understand.
And what's
or that
that?
It can benefit them.
And what's that?
Like overall health.
Are we back to like health and fitness?
Yeah.
No, we said something different. Something completely different that you're not already an expert in, because we get it. We get it that you're an expert in health and fitness. We can actually see that. But we want something that...
Do we?
Yes. Something different, Greg. Like, I can't be like, oh, I'm an expert in, nursing. Like, I'm already there. I wouldn't say like I'm an expert, but it'd have to be something, a different field that I don't already know, that I could learn something new in and grow and help others. So what would that be for you?
It would be something along the lines of like cosmology, astrophysics.
There you go. That's so unique.
I want to learn more about the universe. Instantly know all about the universe.
Okay.
And how it works.
There you go. I think that's awesome.
All right.
So far, fetched from what I want to do, but I think that is just lovely. All right, we're going to throw it back to them.
All right.
All right, guys, we're going to throw the question back to you, but I'll read it one more time. If you could instantly be an expert in a subject, what would it be? All right, guys, you know what to do. Drop a comment down below. All right, question number 2.
Question 2.
All right, let's go. As a parent, would you be the good cop or bad cop? Explain. It's funny because I think we came across a question like this before.
Probably something similar.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm bad cop.
Okay, explain.
I have a loud voice.
That's it? That's why you're the bad cop?
I play better bad cop. When you try and make a mean voice, it just doesn't hit right. It doesn't resonate. It's like you get strain. So you have to have like a booming dad voice. Rah, and then they listen. And Danny.
I don't like when Danny cries.
Exactly. Therefore, you're a good cop.
I am the good cop.
So, Danny, okay, you guys know Danny, right? He's the cutest boy. I love him so much, but he gets so much energy and gets so worked up, and he'll just keep going and going. And you'll repeatedly tell him to stop, calm down. You keep stop, like, no, don't do that, because, like, repeatedly, and I try to do it my best before I have to use the dad voice, and then
and then Danny will say, "Mommy, Daddy broke my heart."
And he knows, and then I'll just explain it to him, like, this is what was happening, this is what we needed to stop happening. I asked nicely repeatedly, you didn't listen, you got the voice. But that's all it takes, is the voice. So that's me being bad cop. Like, that's the extent of it. The kids are pretty good.
Yeah,
so.
They are pretty good. They're all really good. They all have their little quirks and things. But I'm the good cop because I snuggle, cuddle more with them. I'm way more lenient.
It's okay. Like, don't. He was fully in the wrong. You can't baby him like that.
But he looks at me, guys.
Stop. He's
and
so
he has like,
really
oh my
cute.
gosh. And he has like the cutest, longest lashes, and then he bows his head and he's like, and he looks at me and he's like, I'm like, oh, come here.
But when he does that,
gets me every time.
To me, I'd be like, stop, because I'm not feeding into that. And he'd be like,
but I've gotten better lately. I've like totally ignored him. Like, Danny, no, when someone says stop, you must stop. Like, I've been much better. But I do give him like a lot of hugs and kisses, and all of them actually. I just find that I am the good cop.
This is like he's throwing a heavy beanbag, like it's for juggling. He's throwing it in the kitchen and there's stuff on the stove. Yeah. It's like just a safety concern for everybody. Like, stop. Take it out of the kitchen. And it comes running through the kitchen next to the balls flying. And I'm like,
yeah.
There's like serious things. It's not just randomness.
Yeah, for sure. But generally, bad cop, good cop.
Okay.
All right, we're going to throw it back to them now. All right, guys, we're going to throw the question back to you, but let's read the question one more time.
As a parent, would you be the good cop or the bad cop? Explain.
All right, guys, let us know. You know what to do. Drop a comment down low.
All
All right, last question.
Last question.
Okay.
What key life advice did you learn from children?
Can I read that myself?
Yeah, for
I
sure.
have to see it. Okay. What key life advice did you learn from children? Okay, well, I can just go with the obvious right now, and that's the fact that they just want you to be interested in what they do. And the more interested you are, the better the relationship. So for example, when my kids do any artwork, it doesn't matter if Danny is mixing all the colors of the rainbow and does a masterpiece. I comment and I let him know I really like the colors you use. I like how the red stands out. I like how you blended the blue and the purple. I like how the green is over here. And it doesn't matter, I pull the beauty out of that masterpiece. And they appreciate it and they find comfort in it. Because they always come to you with another picture. They're so excited. Look, mommy, look at this one, look at this one. And I'm like, wow.
It keeps the creativity going.
You've improved. Now you're using pinks and different shades of pinks. And it's genuinely, I am interested. And I find you're right. It's the creativity that keeps going and going and going for them. Like they keep trying to do the next best thing. And I'm proud of all their accomplishments and all the work and all the drawings that they've done. And I actually have a folder. Like I keep all of their really important things that whatever they think is important, I'll keep it. I won't throw it out. So if it goes on the Hall of Fame on the fridge, after some time, I clean up the fridge and I put it in those folders and they each have one. So when they get older, I can take it out. I'm like, do you remember doing this masterpiece? Even if it's a scribble. But
they even have say, do you want to keep this one or do you?
Oh, I always ask.
Being recycled.
Yeah.
No, that can be recycled.
And they're so good. Yeah, they're so good with that. Like, no, you can throw that one out, Mom. But it's just investing in a little bit more conversation with them with anything that they do. And just understanding like their feelings. Like, how was camp today? How'd you feel? Tell me a little bit more about that. And just talking to them like a friend and trying to get on their level. Although it's so hard with us being like, older than them now and not in that that world. But I try. Like, so she was like on my TikTok and trying to gain interest and keep up. And I think it makes a big difference because my mom wasn't like that. So she wasn't somebody I would go and talk to.
So showing interest.
Showing interest.
Okay. I just want to address yours for a second. Key life advice did you learn from children? It's not for you, it's for them. But did you learn that from your mom?
I think so. Because
So you didn't learn that from children, is what I'm saying. So now you learned it from your mom because of how it made you feel. And so now you're treating your kids differently.
But I watch how they respond. So they taught me too. And the more eager they got, the more I dove into more interest.
I think mine is kind of related because I know what you're saying.
You
with
do?
that.
Yeah. Sorry if I can't explain it the best, but
finding moments to have fun, the importance of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is what kids do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you just sat back and watched, they're going to try and find something that's fun, something that's joyful, something that makes them smile and laugh, and sometimes they get crazy with it, but that's what they're looking for in any moment of any day. It's what's fun that I can do now.
Yeah.
Can we go do something fun? Can we go play outside? Can we go to the park? Can we go? They want to have fun.
Yeah.
And as parents or as adults, you've pushed that to the weekend. But as soon as you start finding those things every day that's fun, that thing that just takes a few moments, could be minutes, could be an hour, and you just go have fun, and that changes everything.
Yeah.
It's like, it doesn't matter what your day was like, if you just do something fun, it'll change your whole mood, change your whole perspective, change your attitude like dramatically.
Right.
Like that I get from the kids when you watch them. And so when they're playing, I really, even the way I would discipline them, because I don't want to break that happiness. So I sort of explain to it more why we have to do this now. And like, I'm not trying to just stop and break that.
Right.
When you see them smiling, when you see how happy they're doing what it is that they're doing, you don't ever want to punish them when they're in that phase, but that's where I can see the importance of redirecting.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think as a kid, we were punished for having fun. And I don't even think people understand or appreciate how that impacts you as you grow up, that you are disciplined when you have fun. So kids are playing and...
Yeah, because sometimes we're having fun at the wrong time, right? And it's like, there's a place and time and you don't do that
but
here.
But the kid won't get that. They just know that they're having fun and now they're in trouble. They're having fun, now they're in trouble. It happens all the time. And so as I've been appreciating them and just this whole experience with YouTube, with the TikTok, the way the whole thing started, it was just, we have time, let's have fun. And now I never want to let that end.
Right.
And that was all from them. They pulled us into that right in the beginning.
And I just want to mention, actually, the whole vlogging thing, they love it. So now that we give them the camera, like, oh, I want to vlog, it's my turn to vlog, it's my, and they're like, they just want to be like, hey guys, and like they just love talking to you guys. So we try to give them the camera as much as possible, just so they can say hi, and when they look back,
like more recently.
Yeah, exactly, more recently. So when they look back when they're older, they're like, oh my gosh, they can, you know, take a jog down memory lane, right? Essentially. But we really want our kids to be involved, right? And they love it. They love the TikToks. They love the vlogging. They just like doing things together as a family and having those new experiences. And I totally agree with you. I wouldn't want to ever, like, you know, come abruptly and cut that off.
So what have I learned from children? The importance of feeling good now and how easy it is to just do something that will help you feel good now.
Yep. And I think mine is similar. It's just being able to continue to stimulate
and encourage
that
it in them.
Yeah, with them. All right, we're throwing it back to them now. All right, guys, we're gonna throw it back to you, but I'll read the question one more time. What key life advice did you learn from children? All right, guys.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear your response to this question.
Yeah, guys, I am too. You know what to do. Drop a comment down below. All right. Date Night Conversations, episode 52.
Babe, so, like, we're young, and our kids are young, but what about when we're older and our kids are like 18 and they're teaching us things? Or 20 and teaching us things. Yeah, so this is where I think some of our viewers will have that perspective. Like, I learned this from my children. Yeah. And it'll be something.
That's
like,
totally fine. Yeah, I'd like to hear them. I'd like to hear what they've learned.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
Okay. Episode 52.
Yes. And I like this episode. I like the conversations that it sparked, because being able to come to like a deep realization of things, you're able to continue to do the things that are working when you're able to reflect and realize things that aren't working and redirect yourself to try to continue to do the things that work really well for work really well for your family. So I really like this one. This was different.
So are you going to study business?
I'm already studying business.
Right. And yeah, I have books on the universe, so.
Yeah, exactly. So it's so funny. But the thing is, I want to meet people. I've said that in previous episodes, that I want to meet people that are successful in life, that can teach me something that I don't know, like, and have those conversations. Yeah, and just have those conversations.
Yeah, because we have, like, again, people in our network that just have a completely different background, and the conversations are just so fun, like just picking their brains.
Yeah. And it just stimulates you in a different way. Like, it just feels so good. It's like my fix. I'm like, oh my gosh. And you just get motivated, and then you have another idea, and it's like, oh my gosh, I want to talk to this person, and they just help stimulate that, and you keep going and going. You know what I mean?
Just so many people with different experiences have that different knowledge base, and it's fun to learn a bit of what they know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, same goes with you guys. We love learning from all of you.
Yes, we do. So please continue commenting.
Yeah. We love hearing from you guys. We love the interaction.
Yes, guys. We're looking forward to interacting with you. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.